Yo, what is up, everybody? How's it going? It is Monday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday, December 17th. Dude,
Memories.
crazy. Yeah.
Thank you for putting that together. That was awesome.
Yeah, lots of memories, a lot of stuff. If you're just joining us now, this is the final show of the not the season of the series. This is a series finale right here.
Yeah.
You've been waiting your whole life for this.
I think there's probably a 13% chance that this is only a long pause and about an 87% chance.
This is the end.
Those are very specific margins.
I know.
But thank you for doing that math.
That's what it looks like on Polymarket right now. Like people are betting right now that this is either coming back or not coming back.
Oh man.
But it is
like the Rolling Stones, like our last tour, wink, right?
Or Philip Rivers, who retired from the NFL 5 years ago, and then right before his benefits ran out, made a comeback and played his first football game at 44.
You guys get benefits from this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we got we got somebody coming in from Austria. One thing.
Good day, mate.
Yeah. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
That's the kind of stuff you can expect when we have a reunion show. Yeah.
No, thanks for joining us. We got Ryan Fox. He was one of our first guests. Thank you so much. I mean, he's been a part of this forever. So thanks a lot, Ryan. It's been great to get to know you and to meet you and
infinite, right? Since infinity.
That's right.
Like aluminum.
Exactly. And Chris also been great to connect with you and have your support. So it's been a lot of fun to come on here and get to do this every morning, right? Every morning or every other morning.
For a while, for a long time, it was every day.
Yeah. And it's a lot of fun for us. I mean, we'd love to know like what your favorite moments have been. If you remember anything, like what was a good thing. I know I love this.
Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Devil's in the house of the rising sun.
Yeah. Right. And that was one of Adam's great hits. We got Ajwoli coming in from Nigeria. Like this silly little show about packaging has reached pretty much around the planet.
I think
the universe.
It's a universal show. That's it.
It is. I mean, we talk about the latest in packaging. We talk about some silly stuff. We talk about like new materials. We bring on different guests. We've had, Miguel from Google. We've had the team from Spec, right? Like we've launched some products, and we did like some Halloween Chobani packaging launch that we've done.
That was cool.
Can we solve it with Smart Solve? Has been a fun series.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should do one final. Can we solve it?
We will do that at the end of the show today.
That's a good question.
For sure. So I don't know. Corey, what's been your favorite memory on the show?
Oh man, the camaraderie of the two of you, two of my best friends now, after years of this, it's just real. And it's, you never, it wasn't our intention to begin with. We didn't say, oh, we should do this so we're great friends. No, we should do this because we think it's great for the community and it's an important career move. But, and still today, even though I've done 380 podcasts of my own, this is the podcast that people stop me and talk about. They say, oh, I love that show you do with Avelio and Adam. And I say, oh, well, thank you. Really appreciate that. So it's just an honor to be friends with you guys and to get to be a part of this community.
Yeah.
Same.
Agreed upon.
Yeah. I mean, I get a lot of messages of people going, oh, you know what I love the best is when Adam goes on assignment, right? Like when you're walking through a conference and we're over here telling you what to do and where to go. So.
Yeah, that was always a treat. Avelio's just like, no, go talk to that person. I'm like, I don't. Okay, sure.
Yeah. See if they like it when you rap. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We got some more comments.
Yeah, we got a big one right here.
Yeah,
we got Rob Rob Coletti. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to packaging, not just protecting product, but appreciate you joining us. And we like to share what's happening in packaging, right? So everything from what's happening latest, good news, bad news, mergers, layoffs, new hires. Like we try to cover it all, right? Like right now, cold chain packaging. If you're doing cold chain packaging, that whole world is changing right now. Is dry ice is hard to come by.
Oh, interesting. Had no idea.
Absolutely. And Graphic Joe, you can reach out to us on LinkedIn if you've ever got any questions. We appreciate you joining us and commenting. So definitely.
But if you reach out on LinkedIn, be sure to not include a PDF and your Calendly link. 'Cause that's a pretty surefire way for me to go, okay, just don't read. And then go, yeah. It's the personalized notes for me, at least. That's like,
Be a real person
reaching out to me. It's not some automated deal.
Did you know that they've brought in, this is on Wired today, they've brought in Apple's design and engineering team to inspect bacon packaging to try to figure out how to improve it.
Make it resealable, maybe.
Like, I don't know. I think that's one of the packs out there that people really hate in terms of packaging. It's bacon packaging, but a lot of it has to do with the way that you actually serve up bacon, right? I mean, you kind of layer it out, and how else you can't put it in a box.
No, that's not kosher. Well, neither is bacon. For that. So,
yeah. Why do socks come in a resealable bag and bacon doesn't? Right? That's so silly.
Yeah, I'm not resealing my socks.
Hello,
Christine.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know what have we done? We've done a ton of stuff, man. You guys have traveled. I've traveled. We've had different jobs. We've shifted. We've created new things. There's been a ton of stuff. Infinitely recyclable aluminum. We've solved that.
You know what? I think we've actually made a dent in the aluminum can, pun intended. Have you noticed there is not as much of the infinitely recyclable messaging that's on aluminum cans anymore? I keep looking for it, and I think
nice work, Adam.
Thank you. Between that and Seeds of Change and their Costco pack, I made a TikTok video because they had a clear window in their box, and I was like, you just remove it. This is not necessary. And I made a TikTok video that got a bunch of traction, and then I tagged them. They changed it. They changed their packaging because of a stupid TikTok video that helped. So I think we've done a little bit.
We're saving the planet. We're saving the planet.
One TikTok at a time.
One TikTok and Packaging Today show at a time. I would love to talk about why, because I think it's really incredible why we've decided that this will be the end, is because
we saw that Friends thing, right? Like when Friends canceled and then they were offered millions of dollars to come back.
Yeah, that's
oh yeah. So
no,
if you're interested in sponsoring, we
hate each other now. And I didn't know how to say it, but off camera, it's just a lot of
Jennifer Aniston of this group.
It was just it's the letters showing up at my house from a random address in Seattle, Washington, that I'm like, who's this ransom note? No,
addressed a pale man.
Wait, there we go. That's better.
That's the lighting we love.
That feels a lot better. No, we have so many good things happening. And that's what I call packaging today.
I did that special for Hugh. That was Hugh Curtis. That one's for
I was trying to talk, and I was like, "Is this we have to do this?" No, but seriously, we have so many great things happening in our lives and in our jobs and in our careers. And this is something that does take a decent amount of time and energy. And it just was like, maybe good things should just end. Maybe this is a good time to end it because of all the stuff that is happening in our jobs and our lives. And I think it's awesome that we were able to do it and we were able to still like each other more. That says a lot about, I think, to Corey's point, says a lot about a friendship when you can spend so much time with somebody and then be like, we should hang out in person. Like we
Yeah.
need to do that instead of just like, no, we're good. We're good online.
Online friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
wait, and thank you.
How about you, Avelio? What's been your favorite part?
I think the goofy stuff that we do here,
Yeah.
the makeup on Adam, the cutting off, building new relationships with people that just like come across the show, and all of a sudden you're chatting with them in person, and you actually like them as well, not just the two of us, not just the three of us, but everybody else. Chris, Hugh, Seth, all the guys. Brian. There's so many people out there. Andrew,
Dose
Brandon
Brandon.
Gomez.
yeah, Kirk.
Brandon times 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the goofy inside jokes between us and you, that's part of the group that joins us, and comments like, where else do you do that? Where you show up in the morning and just have a good time with a big group of people, and you talk about packaging, but you also just have a good time. You kind of know what's going on in people's lives, and it's been a really nice community. I think that's the big part, is the community.
Love that.
Sounds good.
And good question in the chat. Yes, the podcast past episodes are available. Avelio's done an incredible job. Big shout out to Avelio for putting those all online. They're on Spotify and Apple. Is that right, Avelio?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can watch them. You can watch them on YouTube. You can go to the Packaging Today. You can search up Packaging Today Show podcast, and that'll show up in a bunch of different places, for sure.
Hundreds of episodes. I'm amazed when we think about it, how long we've been doing this.
Yeah, it's nuts. And Chris, you did not miss cutting him off.
I think it was actually perfect, Chris, because it happened right when you posted that comment. It's almost like you knew it was coming.
Yeah, and Dana, right? As long as we're creating things, we got to pack them. We got to protect them. Just like we talked about earlier, like a few seconds ago on cold chain packaging. Like you've got to move products. Things are always changing, and you've got to always come up with new things.
Teleportation will mean the end of packaging.
That's
And
a good point.
No, how are you going to teleport eggs? You can't just like.
yes, you can. You've seen Willy Wonka, the old one, Mike TV. He got teleported.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if it was an egg, it'd crack on arrival. So you got to protect it.
No, it would not. Not with my teleportation skills.
I've seen it. I've seen what the team over at West Rock is doing, and
The label king and the teleportation king.
Yeah. Listen, you guys, teleportation's in the Bible, and so I'm holding out hope that that's going to be a spiritual gift that will come to me, and all of a sudden I'll just be magically whisked away to Delaware.
That's why we're doing this last episode, because Adam needs to work on his teleportation
that's right.
company
That's right.
called
Ah,
Label King.
crap.
Yep.
Didn't work. Next time.
What?
Pray for me that I'll receive the gift of teleportation, because I'll do incredible things for the packaging industry, for sustainability, if given this gift of teleportation. And I want to spread it out to the world, to the universe, to the galaxy,
Wow.
Delaware, even to Delaware.
Aluminum universe. But yeah, I mean, do us a favor. You can follow us on Packaging Unboxed on YouTube. You can follow us on Sustainable Packaging Podcast with Corey Connors on YouTube, on Spotify, on People of Packaging Podcast as well with Adam Peak on YouTube. So definitely go reach out to us there. Obviously connect with us here on LinkedIn. AI version of your show coming next year.
Oh my God.
That's top secret.
Oh my
That's
God.
next.
Can we please not do that?
We are so doing that. That'll be the first show.
It's this. That is kind of the like annoyingly scary part about AI, is that
This is the first AI show, actually.
Right.
pretty much anybody could take all of our shows and then probably build an AI bot that'd be like, I want this show to continue.
Forever.
Yeah.
They would just load in packaging news and it would auto populate, and then it'd be the three of us talking about it, but not us.
Yeah,
And
I
I'd
like
be
that. Let's do it.
commenting. I'd be like, shut up. That's not what I would say. AI Adam sucks.
Hey, what do you, all right, so getting to some packaging news. On Packaging Insights, there's an article that says premium aesthetics and paperization are going to shape alcohol packaging in 2026. We've seen those paper wine bottles from Frugal Pack.
Yes.
Those are kind of cool. I mean, they pack flat. There's an aluminum bag inside. You got a plastic lid. So you got all these different combination materials. You've got to tear it apart yourself to recycle it. But it does save in terms of the weight of glass and the overall shipping volume. Do you really see paper taking over in alcohol? I don't.
No.
Maybe in the low end entry level,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a bottle of wine on a hike. I don't know, this, because that kind of thing, the $10 to,
I hike with a wine all the time. That's what I hike with.
I mean,
or camping, or
camping or fishing with wine is probably not advised. Drink responsibly, kids, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, so now for sure, we will definitely be doing at least a once a year show. I think we'll probably do something. I think we'll gather up some information and we'll put together a show every once in a while on some cool things that are happening in packaging.
What would be really awesome, and if anybody has an idea on this, I haven't even brought this up with you guys, but what I think would be amazing is if there were maybe some younger people in the industry, and if we had some good corporate sponsorships that we could pay a couple of younger people to do just some production and even come on the show and things like that. Like, I think there are ways in which we could do this, but it's really becoming difficult, I think, for the three of us every week to do this, given that our job capacities have expanded since the show started. And so, yeah. Oh, Avelio, or no, not your Avelio. That's you.
What on earth? How could you miss the last show? We were talking all about you at the beginning of this.
I know.
I even did like a special cutoff of Adam just for you. I even got you out.
I got circumcised on the 7th minute. So yeah, I do think there are some ways that we could get creative, but it would have to be with help, and we would want to make sure that we could compensate somebody that was helping us. And so I'm not saying this because it's like, oh, we're going to get rich off of packaging today. It's legitimately, if you have a company or somebody that you think would be an incredible title sponsor for this, I think we'd be open to talking with somebody about it. We're just not out there slinging the Packaging Today show trying to get sponsorship money in, for example, because for any reason. So if anyone has any ideas, listen, we're open to it. We would just that's what it is, Q. It's
my water supply.
Elio's direct water supply from Fiji
all the way to Phoenix. It's too much.
The problems, yeah.
That's right.
It's a long pipe.
That's the 13%. When I said like there's a 13% probability that I think we could probably continue this, it's really going to take probably a couple of corporate partners that come along and say, you know what, we actually really like this and we can see some value in it. And then we could offload some of the work and pay a real Charlie, not a fake Charlie. So
wait, Charlie was fake? Are you revealing this information on the last show?
Yeah. Breaking news. Charlie, come on in. No, come on in, Charlie.
Come on, man.
Come on. Come on. You suck at your job.
That's why I got fired multiple times. No, it's a good stuff. Nowsley, definitely, send us an email. Let us know kind of what you're able to do, and I mean, if we can get someone that can do some research, pull stuff together, help kind of structure things and run the background of this would be super helpful. We'd love to continue doing it at least once a month or something, but we'll figure something out for next year.
Yeah.
But absolutely, this is the final weekly show.
This is for sure the final episode of 2025. We can say
Absolutely.
At a minimum. Right.
yeah.
No, but it's all right. So let's kind of go through. Let's go through a couple of people. Right? We've people that I never would have met other
Right.
than having been on this show, like Christine Barrington. You know, she's always been great in commenting and sharing stuff. Megan Young Gamble. Actually, I met Megan through Adam.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Hugh. Charlie walked in, your head would explode.
Oh my gosh.
My head
That'd
would
be
explode.
amazing.
Yeah, Fred Richards. We've met with Fred Richards, Paul Jenkins, like Michael Gardner, like all these guys, men and women that have kind of jumped on the show and been a part of it. It's been so much fun. And then even when we ask people like, where are you watching from, and they'll type in, and you're getting everywhere from as far away as like Delaware.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's exotic there.
Yeah,
Beautiful
in Peru, Philly, India, Egypt, Nigeria. Like who would have thought that people would be watching or listening to the show?
Austria.
Yeah, down under.
Good day.
I don't think we've had anybody from Antarctica.
They're not allowed to comment, but yes, we have.
They're not.
we were banned in a certain country, if I recall, for a while.
Yeah, we're banned in Belarus.
Hang on, Charlie, come here. Just come here real quickly.
What's going on with that?
Everyone, you can come on over here. Yeah, there's Charlie.
Oh, hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
There he is.
He's real.
He's revealed.
Thank you.
I am going to
He's fired again. You're fired, Charlie.
Charlie, that's your last day.
That is Andre, and he's great. He helped out Abel King a lot, and yeah, he actually had to go run and get something for me. So I was like, why don't you just come in and say hello? He introduces himself as the Brazilian Post Malone, and he's amazing.
Yeah, we got Gene Portnoy. We forgot him. We got Carrie DeFore. It's awesome.
That's a great point too. Not just us developing friendships, but people that listen and communicate are developing these communities too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. Jonathan Quinn.
He's done. Hugh, are you retiring as well from this show?
He was out of the maple syrup business. He's actually trying to pivot into packaging today podcasts. So,
Full time.
yeah,
If you're looking for a last minute holiday gift, Butternut Mountain Farms has some really cool maple syrup and like
Their popcorn.
yeah, so many great products. So reach out, check out their website.
you know what
I
else?
recommend.
If you're really trying to give something to somebody, you could sign up on Street.
$10?
$10. You get a $10 discount if you use this code.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Clubhouse. Remember Clubhouse?
That's
Oh, my
crazy.
goodness.
She met you back in 2021. That was forever ago.
That was.
That was you know what? That was the original Packaging Today show.
That's right.
It was.
Is that even a thing anymore? Is Clubhouse an app? Or, I don't know.
I'm sure it still is, but
Yeah, there was a couple of people that were on there that I think.
Pierre from Notpla, we met him there.
yeah.
Oh man, the guy from he does the PET recycling in Africa. Chandru.
Chandru Wadwani.
Yeah.
With the magic voice.
The lovely sounds of Chandru.
That guy should be a movie star. He's amazing. Yeah.
Today is National Maple Syrup Day. No wonder he was late. He was at the parade.
He's so hopped up on maple syrup, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, Netflix, call us. We'll make that work.
Yeah, or Warner Brothers, either one. We're fine with it.
Yeah.
Support both. Yes.
That's right.
That Clubhouse thing was interestingly wonderful.
It was great.
I really enjoyed it. And then it's like everybody went back to regular world. But for a brief moment, it was. Remember the founder of Native Shoes? They're the company that competes with Crocs. Like that guy came on our Clubhouse a bunch, and I ended up connecting with him and helping him with a few packaging projects. And I have a pair of native shoes at my house that are horribly wonderful.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, we were talking to so many different people from so many different brands and just different areas. It was great. It was a great place to connect. But
Yeah.
everybody was locked in their homes, so that kind of worked, right?
It helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And Diana, yeah, we have. You can hunt a few different episodes on either Corey's, Adams, or myself on our podcast. We've talked to some toy people, some game people.
Yeah. I did have a couple.
AJ, who's another friend of the show, AJ
Pinkerton.
Pico.
Pico.
Yeah, he's been great. He's at Love Every and does a lot of toy packaging. So hit up AJ if you're listening. Sorry for butchering your last name.
Yeah. Both of us apologize. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a lot of insight into that. Unfortunately, we have not changed that aspect of packaging, but we're doing our best.
Absolutely. I mean, we started this and you had gray hair, Adam, remember?
Yeah.
That sweet wig back in the day.
Do I still have it? I
Oh,
still have
man.
it somewhere. I could dig through my crap, but I'm not going to.
That's so funny. Even Sanal was on the Clubhouse back in the day.
Oh, that's so cool. I forgot about that.
All right, Hugh, thanks for joining us. Hey, man.
Thanks, Hugh. Appreciate you,
Rewatch
man.
the show because we did a whole thing in the beginning of this just to you, like a whole parade. It was crazy.
Just for you.
Hugh.
All right, guys. So we're wrapping up here. Any last words for
Well, we didn't do our
2025?
last Can We Solve It? That's
Oh, yeah. One more. Uno más.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
weird thing. I mean, maybe we don't. I mean, I don't know. Just
Yeah, let's do it. No, good call. All right, so we're gonna do Can We Solve It? Corey Connors, what is Can We Solve It?
Can We Solve It is presented by Smart Solve Packaging, and it's an opportunity for the audience to ask us a question that we hopefully can't solve, and then we'll send you a shirt.
or we won't send you a shirt because I forget. I'm trying.
Either way, you're welcome. Right.
And Smart Solve
Corey, either way.
is water soluble, safe, dissolvable packaging. That's pretty cool. So
Incredible tech.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and thanks to the Smart Solve team, you know, it's always fun to work with those guys. They've got some really cool stuff out there. So
Avelio, how would you solve? You're a packaging designer. How would you solve the toy packaging conundrum for all the concerned parents out there?
Oh, that's a good question. I like that question.
Thank
you know, I've actually got some toy packaging in production right now, and
not to brag, but
not to brag, but pretty cool stuff
It's a big deal.
in
it's
Japan.
for 2028. It's a
Yeah.
release.
No, so it depends, right? So you've got dolls that need to be propped up in some kind of packaging that displays, because that's how the way people shop. That's the way people used to shop when you'd go to Toys R Us or these other stores that don't exist anymore, and you go down the aisle, and it was all a competition of doll presentation.
Right.
Big, clear boxes that would then present it and then create some kind of a scene and tell a story inside of there. So you'd have to make sure that the doll and the components of whatever came with it were locked in place, not for child safety, but for display purposes. And then it's got to withstand drops. It's got to withstand, impact, transit, all that stuff, so that it stays in place by the time it gets to the shelf.
Right.
That made things really difficult for parents to open. And then you've got the issues.
So many zip ties, right?
Yeah, because that zip ties are so fast when you can just, cinch them, versus the twist ones where you've got to twist and then you've got to lay them flat and you've got to do all these things so that they don't hurt people.
And tape it.
Yeah,
And then tape them, right? Jeez.
Yeah. No, it's been great to meet you too, Tom. I think the other, and then it kind of depends on other toys as well, right? Because you've got some toys that just hang on a backer card where it's a little heavier. I know I've seen some masks and stuff that do that, and then those are also zip tied. And then so that they don't break through the cardboard billboard, you've got metal grommets, which makes it even harder to take apart. So, like, how would I solve it? I would probably, depends on the product, but I would focus more on closed packaging. I know Barbie kind of did this, when they went and got away from the clear plastic windows and went into a closed box with the printed doll on the front.
Right.
That didn't work out so well. People like didn't like it. You know, they wanted the window.
They want to see it. Right.
Yeah, even if you're not shopping it on shelf and you're buying it on Amazon, they still want to see it for some reason when they get it. And I think it's just a matter of education and transitioning. So can this happen right away? Probably not. I think it's a shift that should happen in the next 4 or 5 years if brands are brave enough to start transitioning and educating and kind of getting the consumer used to not seeing a window. Right? That'll also help eliminate some plastics. But in that case, if you don't see it, you don't have to lock it all up. The box can contain it. You might have like an insert in there or like a pouch or something that holds all the little accessories. And then you're eliminating all these other things that take time to create that you're doing just for display purposes. But I don't know the last time I went to a store to buy stuff.
Yeah.
I just have it delivered.
We have a product called Fiber Strap that's taken off because of that, because zip ties are such a challenge to deal with. It's a recyclable paper-based product that replaces zip ties.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Natalie, you're right. You've got drone delivery. I haven't had anything delivered by a drone yet, but
I can't wait. That's going to be cool.
Yeah. One of my kids was actually delivered by a drone.
not a stork.
No. I mean, it was called Stork, but it's a drone company that delivers.
It's spelled STRK.
Yeah. STARK, actually. Stork Industries, I think is what. The A had the umlauts, like in German. Sterk. That's a good. I mean, the hard part though, right? You're totally right. Is like packaging could change, but buyer behavior would have to change with it, and that's the hardest thing is getting somebody to shift. You know, like we talked about wine packaging earlier. There's a lot of wine that would be totally fine in like a Tetra Pak. It might even be better in a Tetra Pak
for hiking,
or a bag in a box, or aluminum for hiking, for running marathons. I don't know. But the buyer wants a heavy glass for a more expensive. The glass doesn't make the wine better or worse. It's just
premium feel. Yeah.
Buyer wants that premium feel. And I think the same thing happens with toy packaging is you want the kid going, "Hey, mom, I want this." Maybe they're not going to recognize it. Just in if they can actually see the toy, it's like, I want that exact thing, not a picture of the thing.
Yeah, no, and Matt's right. So toys are tough to go into like a closed box. Half the time the kid is with you and they want to see it, touch it, and that drives that sale as well. So it's a little less exciting when you see a picture of it versus actually see it.
Yes.
By the way, kind of random on the toy packaging front, there's a guy here in Utah who invented in mold labels for Frisbees. So Frisbees used to only be printed with like screen printed, and he invented a way to in mold label for like disc golf discs and Frisbees, and done very well with this entire industry of just in mold labels into Frisbees. It's like,
when was the last time you bought a Frisbee?
I mean, last year. I don't know. For hiking, really? My wine. It makes.
Is there a booming Frisbee industry?
How are you going to drink your wine if you don't have a Frisbee? I mean, come on.
Jeez. Because there's some booming Frisbee industry out there that I didn't know about. It was like the 1970s. You know?
Frisbee golf is a big deal,
at
least here in Great Northwest.
Yeah, Seattle has a great Frisbee golf in the greater suburb of Portland.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap this up here. Thank you once again for joining us. Matt, everybody, Seth, Jonathan, JQ, Kirk, AJ,
Natalie,
Chris.
Yeah.
Nike. Yes.
Yeah. Chris Olsen, Christine.
We had a famous TikToker join us, remember? Millweb?
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Millweb.
Wow. Good stuff. All right, guys. We will see you at the movies. Bye.